Hey everybody, welcome back to Golden Dragon Honey. It's Chris, your beekeeper. I have owed you guys a video for a couple of weeks on my queen castle and what that means. So when Hive 7, we believe swarmed, made a number of queen cells, left to their own devices, a queen would hatch out of one of those cells and would potentially go around and sting every other queen cell in that hive. Kill them and then be the only queen. There is the potential, because there were, I want to guess, between 12 and 15 queen cells in there. We would be risking that the hive swarmed, that a queen might hatch out. If she didn't get to them all before another queen hatched out, we may be looking at a secondary swarm, which could really decimate the population. What I did was had some equipment called a queen castle. I'm able to kind of separate some of those queen cells, shake some nurse bees in there. Nurse bees aren't able to fly yet. They're the younger, kind of more recently born bees. They haven't developed the strength to fly. So when I put them in that equipment, they're stuck there. The foragers will return to the main hive. I put some resources, I put those queen cells and a little bit of room for them to expand. And then I wait. When I start to see eggs on some of those frames, I know it takes a couple of weeks, but I know that a queen has hatched out and has started doing her thing. Come on down and join me in the yard. I'll show you the equipment. We can take a look and see how things are coming along. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us in the yard. If you're enjoying this, please like and follow. Keep up with our bee journey. As mentioned, we're here in front of a queen castle. You'll notice it's a little bigger than my standard 8-frame. What we've got is a 10-frame box split into three 3-frame compartments. That way I've been able to harvest queen cells from some of the hives that have swarmed, rather than let them get stung or kind of risk a secondary swarm. We've isolated them. We've shaken some nurse bees in there and left them with some resources. And now we're going to check out what's going on in there. You probably notice, I don't know if you can see from the camera angle, there's some activity at that front entrance, which is this middle compartment. I'm going to pop that off. And what we're hoping to see is either a queen, which should be pretty easy to spot on 3 frames. It's not always that simple, but hopefully isolated to just a couple of frames. Or I would love to, and I don't think that the time frame is quite right yet, I would love to see some eggs. They are building out wax, which is usually an indication that there's a queen. They typically don't create space and continue to kind of grow if there isn't an egg-laying queen. I'm still convinced. So these are bees that came from Hive 7. They are so dark. I am still convinced that these are my Carniolans, despite the fact, if I haven't already put the video out, Hive 7 has stopped being a gentle temperament. All right, let's take a look here. Hey! As hoped. Well, I just lost her with my eyes, but there she is. Oh, she is a beaut. Coming right up here. And so now I will start looking for eggs in the coming days and weeks. I don't see any just yet, but there's a good cover of bees here. And so we've been successful. We've been able to move queen cells from another hive into this, and now we've got a queen in there. Once I start seeing some eggs on these frames, I'm going to go in there and mark her. And I will have excess queens either for my own use or for sale. For other local beekeepers. Well, let's take another look. Could we have gone 2 for 2? Let's see. In these smaller sections, I tend to jump right to if there's a blank frame. Let's get that out of the way and create a little room to move. Ooh, these gals are a little defensive. That's all right. I keep this close by. And I'm not terribly surprised since Hive 7, where these bees came from, were the same way. Always a good idea if your bees are being spicy, tuck your shirt in. Learn from my mistakes. You can make the mistake if you want, but you don't have to. And again, that spiciness could be an indication that they are without a queen. I do see a queen cell that looks like it was chewed out of this one right here, which is opened up right at the end there. That is typically an indication that Her Majesty hatched out of that one, because the bees will then, once she's gone around and stung the rest of them, the bees will start breaking those cells down. So you see them being more chewed out from the side. I see some drones. I don't see a queen, although I'm less worried today that she may be out doing a mating flight at this point in the cycle from when I move these frames out. So we're going to put this back and we're going to come back next week and see. We know we've got one. How many queens do we have? Thanks for joining us. I'd love to hear your questions. What would you like to know about queen rearing and using a queen castle? Join us next time, everybody.